instill a lot of acceleration, then what you actually need to do is to stabilize a lot better in your drive leg, which I see you don't do. So coming down from peak leg lift, okay, you're going to notice that that drive leg is just going to collapse forward. Now, the goal and the job of the drive leg is to stabilize our energy as soon as we come down from our peak leg lift. So then when we stabilize that, we produce more force into the ground. So since your drive leg doesn't have the stability to hold that or the motor pattern to accept that force, and it just falls, now your body, your arm is having to produce a ton of independent energy because the kinetic energy that you've already applied into the ground is coming up through the chain and your hands down. That's where we get into that bad pattern of arm drag. Now I think there's another component, meaning that there might be a movement capacity issue. If that lead leg starts to go, right? So abduction here, it could be pulling this drive leg into early internal rotation, meaning you don't have the hip capacity to express ranges of motion. So then your body just protects against that. It's always it's tough because when I do these mechanical screens, like it's not a whole movement screening, right? I'm not getting you on the table and I'm not actively or active passive range of motion. I can't determine that, but more oftentimes than not, it's motor patterns, but it could be a movement issue as well. I'm going to program a lot of different stuff for you just so we're checking those boxes. So this is what I was talking about with Glasnow, is watch how his movement is going forward. You can see that right before he gets peak leg lift. And trust me, I play with this dude. He's one of the most athletic individuals on the face of the earth. So he's going to do a lot of things right. But notice how as soon as he comes down from peak leg lift, watch his drive leg stabilize, and he's actually going to like counter rotate his trunk over that femur. So then he rides that drive leg out, and see the amount of range of motion he has, the movement he has with his hips. His lead leg can go and his drive leg can hold force still. And then when it comes time to then internally rotate that drive leg, that's when the hand's coming up. So then you have the kinetic sequence timing of everything happening at once. And you're not, delaying that, or there's not a breakdown of timing that's causing you to miss out on a lot of potential energy. Okay.